Oh, they were casting Mega Flare. I got that joke. um, so, hi again. um, I resubbed. Because fuck it. um, although, like, I ran into a really weird hurdle, um, actually getting my sub to work because, some bloody reason, the payment method I was using just refused to work for a couple of days until I left out an optional field, and then it was fine. So, um, I have had it for a few days, and I've just been like leveling my warrior job a little bit, but I think it's time we get back into the main story quest. So, oh, actually, that's a thing I forgot to do as well. Actually, I'll just test that here. This is still doing the thing, right? Yep. And that's still the one on the timer, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I remember I changed that a while ago and I never remembered to actually look to see if it was still good. Cool. So, we were about to do this quest, which is off here. And I got the free warp point for using two-factor. So now, because now I have like usually you only have this to instantly go back to a specific point, and that's on like a math 15-minute cooldown. But if you have the free travel point, and you can just move that around and use that to go back to town for the quest completion. So hopefully all my questing is a bit quicker this time, and I don't spend as much money teleporting around, which would be nice. Yeah, it's good to be back playing this. I need to kind of remind myself of what the story is going on. I didn't actually watch, like, the last stream I did of this, so. Jumping back in blind. Let's go. You there. Aye, you. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an Aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He is late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy him back by the ear, or much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose I don't, but sure. Search for the missing recruit. Oh, no, right. We have multiple quests to go through, because... Right. Someone in town told us, look, we're not helping you out just for no reason. You're going to help us out, and then maybe... Or maybe that was our plan, that we would ingratiate ourselves to everyone around here, and then they'd suddenly be like, oh, okay, no, we'll help you. Kajika is nodding sagely in your direction. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I have a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Gyuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you're at it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Gyuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Oh, good. Looks like there's one more quest to grab while we're here. We can make a round trip of this. flies. Now that it's gotten a lot warmer here, bugs have gotten a lot more adventurous, which I much prefer summer to winter, but that is definitely a huge downside, which I cannot argue with. Afumi has no patience for seasick pirates. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from far-flung shores? Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Aokumo below and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. Okay. So... where's the other quest? So... the last voyage... arrows a bit... oh, okay, it's just a bit lower there, right? And a bit smaller of a area. Come at the behest of Afumi for medicine? My very best is yours for the taking. How pitiful the lot of this Doman, unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could raid a dozen ships with it, while in his excuse me, while in his cups. The hell does that mean? Google will be our friend. While in his cups. To be in one's cups. Someone who is inebriated. Okay. I probably should have picked up on that one, but perhaps this one should return whence he came. Rude. Alright, cool. I can go there and then swing around like that and then teleport back. I have a mount. I forgot. Oh, I can't fly here, that's right. And that is a sheer drop. Which I... what? Why would you let me fall off the place that's going to kill me and yet not let me walk off the place that wouldn't? Doesn't it seem a bit counterintuitive? Although I suppose they probably trying to stop people from getting under the geometry here. Well, at least that would be my first guess. Sorry, mate. Your medicine can wait. I have a thing to grab. It just continued. Oh, that's good. Like, yeah, because that dismounting animation makes the mount, like, walk off like it's walking away from you. So obviously it would, like, fall off of this bit and go directly there. But it didn't even fall. It just, like, attached itself to the ground. Oh, no. What's the next one, I wonder? South. Really? Hey, buddy. Why does it shift and shudder still? Medicines? Give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind, as is Afumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. Okay. Well, time to... Excuse me? Oh, can't call a mount in, like, the really deep water. Interesting. Do the mounts not have, swimming animations, I wonder? You cast about for the Confederate recruit, but see no one matching his description. Okay. One thing that is definitely going to catch me off guard now is going to be the combat again. It's been a while, and this rotation is still, like, more complicated than most stuff MMO-based that I'm used to. So there's probably going to be some shocking gameplay today as I readjust. Cast about for the Confederate, and at last spy a young Auri man lurking behind the rocks to the west. Oh my god. Lag compensation I need to remember as well. Otherwise I'm going to be cancelling casts like that. Hi. Who are you? You do not look like a man of the Confederacy. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out till the current claimed it, for the sea is our home, now and ever after. And those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. Oh. Oh, that's good then. Isn't... Oh, right. This guy was pissed off that he was waiting for... I was going to say, that seems like a perfectly good reason to be, like, out here. If it's their whole thing that, like, well, I mean, our belief is that, souls who are kind of still attached to the world will come back via the sea. Though I suppose he's probably doing it during work time by the sound of it. Anything close by? 101 east. What the fuck? That's just a sheer rock? What the f... So the compass shows me the surrounding area a bit more, but, like, it looks like that area is completely cut off. But, like, I need that to get flying, but... Okay. I guess I'll find out later. Nothing to see here, just walking around. Please don't attack me. Yet. Oh, here we go. Alright, time to see how bad I remember how to play this game. There we go. Oh. Oh, bugger. I didn't get to use the Death Flare. Why not just give me all of them? Interacting with it once. I mean, I get it. Obviously, those are two tasks, but, like, it seems weird to hold me in place for that whole time. Right. Now I can just do... Oh. That got me for a second. I was like, oh, fuck. What quest did I fail? But I forgot if you're anywhere nearby a fate. Or I think if you run by it too, you may get notified if you're still in the area when it fails. Honestly, it's been that long that I can't actually remember how that works. You've been away for some time, perhaps in search of a young Gyuki corpse that I have. I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. I pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Gyuki as game, but as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows too must be reused when possible. A prudent measure become necessary, alas. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that must we take solace. And wayward travellers need not ask the ire of vengeful Gyuki by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. No. And wayward travellers need not risk the ire of vengeful Gyuki by wandering near my neglected kill. Oh, maybe that's just because I was like, yeah, except me. But I guess we don't really care about that. So, what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? What? All this time he was standing watch for the funerary vessel? Huh. So really does he give voice to his thoughts? I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick was I to judge him. It is good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Nice. We will finish off this one last quest before I do that, though. That's a good way to come back to this game, being able to do another job quest this soon. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, the next one just upgrades my dots. The Gnomon was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea after he fled his homeland and came... Oh, the first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes to the water, it is not long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He's hardly the first, after all. The captain, too, was once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took his land and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you too will renounce your ties and join us someday? I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tensui unfolded all. Think on my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. Alright, well I've got the... right. And Tansui is going out telling everyone about us already? Interesting. Right. Where's this? Cool. So, I set up my return just in Mordona. Because that seemed like the central point of, the... What do they call it? It seemed like the central point of Eorzea, more or less. It seemed like it would be the cheapest to plant down here and then, work my way around from wherever I need to. Yeah, because I'm not spending $1,000 every time I need to bloody teleport back to Eorzea. And this seemed like the most sensible option. Put my cooldown port in Mordona and then move around with my free destination elsewhere. I actually had it the opposite way around at first, because I was too used to, like, having a, WoW thought process behind it. Like, yes, I've got my 2 Hearthstones that I can use, one to go here and one to go here. But obviously that's not the case. One of them doesn't have a cooldown in 14, and it would be dumb of me. Yeah, it would be dumb of me not to move that one around. Oh shit. Oh no, I didn't forget to do that. Okay. Okay, Yumitra has an announcement regarding the final challenge. Oh. This is just an announcement for the final challenge? The time has come, Maldine. Prin is ready to administer the final trial. Oh. Yes, your 3rd challenge is at hand, Master. I shall be glad at last to share the wisdom that has long lain dormant within my pages. Thus far, we've had evaluations of raw power and refinement of skill. What then will this 3rd challenge seek to test? That I cannot tell you. Cannot or will not? I do not keep this detail from you for the sake of my own amusement. It must be secret. Were you aware of the test's purpose, such knowledge would unfairly affect its outcome. Which is fair. What I will tell you, however, is that this trial requires conditions that are akin to an actual battlefield. As such, I must ask that you call fellow summoners to your side and arrange a location where you might join hands against the most realistic primal threat. Well, this ought to be welcome news for Captain Wolf. I shall see if his acolytes are available. Greetings, this is Yumitra. Yumitra, of the Sons of Saint Koinak? Aye. Now, I have a favour to ask. Well, Captain Wolf was more than eager to accept our request. He even offered to arrange exclusive use of a section of Seal Rock. It seems there will be an airship waiting in Uldar to fly us on to the island. Shall we rendezvous at the landing once you are prepared then? Why did it have to be in Uldar? This will be the final and most grueling challenge. Pray ready yourself, Master, that you are not reduced to so much gruel. I think I can turn this up a bit for myself. I might turn it up on Streamlabs as well. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't. I know why it's quiet. I did this when I was I did that when I was just kind of leveling warrior. Okay, I think cheapest way is take the airship to Uldar and then, grab the quest there. Because it's at the airship landing, isn't it? Yeah. Should be the quickest. Or cheapest, rather. I mean, I can just, like, warp there, but be a bit more expensive. And I know I have a million gil, but like I feel like if I don't manage my money when it comes to like really teleporting now that the costs are going way up, I feel like I'm gonna start losing out on a lot of hard-earned money. Really need to invest in like a crane arm for this mic too, so I can put my keyboard where it should be. Yep. Actually, that reminds me. Ah, there we are. I don't know about you, Aldine, but my nerves are beginning to get the best of me. Captain Wolf and the others have already landed on Seal Rock, so let us not delay the challenge any further. Oh? Who could that be? Oh, Summoner Jaja Samu. Who might I... Pardon? By whom? We... Lieutenant, can you hear me? Blast, the call was cut off. Aldine, our mortal colleagues are under attack. Of course they are. This situation sounds dire indeed. All the summoners crippled by injuries, and Captain Wolf alone fights to keep the foe at bay. A planned battle has become rather more real than we anticipated. We best explain matters to the pilot and arrange a rescue party. Oh boy. Ambushed, you say? Understood. I'll put in a call for reinforcements, but my ship is ready to depart now if you are. Shall we go on ahead? Hee ice smash thing. Where are we? Oh, right. Yeah, I know where this is. Oh. Yeah, there you are. Really? You guys can see it? Fuck me. I guess that plan's out of the road then. Wow, I think I actually missed being in that. Oh, dear. Thank you, Yumitra. Going around, or... Yeah. Okie dokie. I'm kind of surprised these aren't voiced, to be honest, but... Yeah, good. kind of want to save, my CDs for, what's clearly coming up here. Is he a summoner, or... No, he's attacking a summoner? Oh. Long white hair. I don't think we've seen a person like that before. Why did I just get... Unironically, this is actually really good practice for getting back into this. Oh, Jesus. Ah, damn it. I thought that was gonna... There we go. Hey, Charles. How's it going? Oh, dear. How about no, please? Oh my god. Why did it happen in that order? Fuck. Fuck it. Come on. Wait, what is... Oh, that's right, I moved that ability. Fuck me. Can't avoid those flares, but they seem weakest at the blast. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I meant to absorb them, probably. Looks like he's wearing, or it looks like they're wearing, it was the level 60 gear that I got for Summoner? Woke up early. Oh, There you go. Anomalous potential confirmed. Commencing scan. Why is that in the Link Pearl font? Sorry, I got distracted there. I was up too early for you. What is it, like 6-ish? Something like that? Earlier? Latent aetherical capacity immeasurable. Standard parameters exceeded. Reinitializing system. Is that some elegant? Ah, it was that thing, I presume. Hi. Oh, you're not real. What? He wants to go another round? I think he's a hologram. There we go. Master Sari? How have you come to be here? Master, surely you do not mean that Sari. Ah, Principa. Oh, Principia. They have awoken you. This should suffice. What did you do to Prin? The construct is unharmed. I simply added another layer of security. Do not disappoint me, Summoner. I will be waiting. Interesting. How odd. The way he vanished was almost as if... Those teeth, what was that all about? Bah, we'll discuss this back in Eldar, after we've seen to the wounded. Fucking... what? He arrived in the nick of time, Aldine. Thanks to you, my soldiers survived that ambush, and they'll be fit for duty again after a bit of rest. Aye, you have our gratitude. If you hadn't plunged into the fray like that, we almost certainly would have perished. You said that bastard was Master Sari, didn't you? A summoner of ancient Alag? Did their mages have some way of coming back to life? Alright, Lieutenant, let's not jump to conclusions. Well, he was wielding summoning magics unlike aught we've ever seen before. Maybe Prin has some idea? I'll be sure to ask. Come, Aldine, let us return to Gridania. We're really not going to explain anything to them? Okay. Don't worry about that, guys. That wasn't anything to worry about. Oh, I could have skipped that. Rip. Okay, back to Ymitra then. Actually, I don't think I've... No, okay, cool. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if this was another way out, like, why in the fuck did I never realize that? It kinda is, but not really. While we're walking, I'm gonna go back and have a look at what was said by Sari. Call was cut off. Put in call reinforcements. Oh. Oh no, it was in this bit, right. The potential has arrived. Shall we test the limits of your power? So this is what the arts has become. More, show me more. Well, you with Bahamut's power, are you? You must have another taste. We can't avoid those flares, but they seem weakest. Who is this man? We can't avoid those flares. You exceed my expectations. Shall we try something new? Can't avoid those flares. Wait, those don't look like edgy. Consummate skill. Expansive ethereal might. You truly are a fascinating specimen. We can't avoid those flares. My energies wane. This location was not ideal. The place was not ideal. Interesting. So, what's up? Well, what was meant to be Aldane's final trial was certainly testing, to say the least. Tell me, Prin, what makes you so sure that was Master Sari? Based upon the evidence at hand, there can be no doubt. The vocal and ethereal signatures were identical to those exhibited by my creator. The only aspect that gave me pause is his behavior. Master Sari was never one to offer harm to others with such callous indifference. I would say there is a larger inconsistency to consider here, Prin. Your creator supposedly died several thousand years ago. There is one other possibility. The greatest minds of Alag unlocked a science known as cloning, by which they could artificially create a replicant of a living being. Seal Rock is, after all, a construction of the Allagan Empire. Allagan, sorry. Assuming the individual you battled was indeed a clone of Master Sari, then my senses would recognize no appreciable difference. An exact copy of the original person. It would explain much, but the very thought of it is horrifying. It's funny because, like, it really feels like the Crystal Tower questline was not mandatory for this part. And, I mean, obviously, this is like a job quest, so it doesn't need to necessarily adhere to that, but... Or, sorry, like... fuck, I forgot the point I was going to make with that. Oh, I mean... Great, now there's something in my eye. Perfect. Ugh. So, like, the Crystal Tower would... If the Crystal Tower had relevant information of the main story quest, you'd think that it would be required, and it feels like it is required in Shadowbringers, at least from what I know. But job quests are a bit different. They can go off the rails. They can explain different things too. But it's interesting that you could already know about that before reaching this point if you actually did all of that stuff. Oh, and did he not tamper with your enchantments? Are you truly unharmed? My faculties are undimmed, but the wisdom I was to impart to Master has been sealed behind an arcane lock. I can do nothing. Only my creator holds the key. Right. Then your secrets are lost to us. If only our Dean had been able to attempt that third challenge. Attempt? Master has already passed it. Allow me to explain. The third challenge is to test the summoner's nature. Thus does the trial require the presence of companions and a realistic threat. Master Sari's ambush did, of course, bring an unexpected dimension to proceedings. Yet Master leapt to the aid of his fellow summoners without hesitation, and braved considerable danger to see that they were safely rescued. Selfless acts that more than qualify Master as a worthy successor. I wondered why power and skill were not sufficient. Sari wished to see his teachings passed on to summoners of noble heart. Correct. He could not countenance the idea that such knowledge might be put to evil ends. Now you understand why his display of violence so confused me. Aye, and all the more reason to suspect an impostor. But whatever this man's identity may be, we will track him down and make him remove the seal. Your purpose is too important. And I will assist you in any way I can. The Master Sari that made me would not stand to see his memory profaned with such wickedness. Well said, Prin. For an enchanted stack of ancient ink and parchment, you have an impressively developed moral compass. I possess neither morals nor a compass. I merely followed my enspelled directions to guide worthy summoners. If I give the impression of such characteristics, then mayhap I am overstepping my bounds as a familiar? No, you're fine, Prin. Forget I mentioned it. I will see if I can unearth more detailed records of Master Sari. Mayhap the story of his latter life will aid us in unraveling this present mystery. Yay. And the next one's going to be 70, isn't it? Oh no, 68. Seems to be having trouble making headway with her research. Okay. Well. Time to head back then. Good. Yeah, no, that's fine. I was actually thinking there of, like, changing the lined playthrough thing to... What did I used to put in it? Like, MSQ... Actually, no, I will do that. Yeah. Just so it's a bit more descriptive. What the hell is that? Gilded turban. A live horn turban cooked in its shell with a splash of soy sauce and rice wine. Interesting. Hirase is impressed by your industrious nature. You've been busy, haven't you? And now you're here to ask if I need help with anything. Now that you mention it, lately we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing. A damnedest thing, I know, but you wouldn't doubt if you saw it. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly. So happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of those rotting fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. Oh, and maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I like. Oh dear. That sounds like some people are gonna be dead. Are they out in the shoals, or...? No, not quite. Oh no, that... Oh, I thought that said, LSA's shoals, not stones. Okay. Oh, there's spots. I can't just use it in the water here. Flying sharks. Or hovering sharks, I guess. did it again. God damn it. You know, one thing that I find interesting about the class design or job design, same thing, is it's very well. Okay, I guess I can only speak for Summoner. It might be a bit different for other ones, but I find it interesting that like this class clearly has like a lot of not downtime, but less complicated time. Like a lot of the difficulty seems to be balled up in like planning out cooldowns, as not so much like the complexity of execution at any given moment. Uh-oh. Hi. I can't believe I just did that. That was dumb. I'll get it one of these days. The opening used to be so simple when I wasn't above level 50, but okay, so what happened to your group? Oh, Kami be praised. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? Oh, God. Damn. Before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Doman. They're Yotsuyu's catchers, I know it. First Isari, and now this. I've got to tell Rasho and the others. Are we gonna... Nope. I guess we don't care about the others that are missing. Oh. I just keep forgetting to use my mount. I mean, it's obviously faster because... Oh, I'm talking to Alice, eh? Okay. Ah, there you are, Aldine. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think we have proven ourselves to be rather... I don't get the feeling you have something important to tell me. Kojin mercenaries rounding up Doman Confederates? Surely Yotsuyu has crossed the line now. We must go and speak with Rasho immediately, even if he cannot deny that this even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least I should like to think that he cannot. I guess we'll find out. Thunder, really? Oh. Yep. That's lightning, alright.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
You're not wrong.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Sweats nervously.
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
Would that day even come if they're literally doing this, though? Like...
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is.
What are you suggesting?
Question being, do you trust me?
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice.
What are you suggesting?
If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade, and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole.
Oh, we're literally gonna try and rescue, what's his name?
You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
Oh, never mind. We have loftier goals than that.
The three of you, just like that.
I smash.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on his own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Like, the one thing that's, like, unstated here is that, like, I am kind of a, like, outlier. Like, even if it was just us three, even if it was just me, that doesn't necessarily mean the Confederacy can still do what I could do. Like...
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
There's that leitmotif. Alright, so we just need to convince the Kojin not to work with the Empire now. Great! Amazing! I love it. This gets more complicated by the day. Though Rusho is a man of few words, he has some left to say. Anything for me? Nope. So, alone you'll deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. 2 factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belonging to the Red. Those who belong to the Blue are the traders. They have made no pact with the Imperials, and so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blue on the Isle of Beko. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavour not to keep you waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let us head for... Wait, where is Lise? You cannot leave without her. That is a good question. No, that's not it. Shit. No. Oh, bugger me. Fuck is the... I forgot all of the... Ah, that was it. Pulling double booty. Right, that looks like an Aether current thing. Where are we right now? We're in the Ruby Sea, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, so I haven't gotten that many. I am gonna grab that quest though. Before we depart. Hansaku is desperately searching for a charitable soul willing to lend him a hand. Your clothes, your manner. You must be a man of Eorzea. Do you know the East Aldenard Trading Company then? I hear they're a fairly prosperous vendor where you are from. Why is East Blank Trading Company so, like, pervasive in fiction? Like, specifically that nomenclature. And, like, I kind of get it, because, like, obviously there would be, like, trading companies over the sea, like there were in our time. But it feels weird that it always follows that thing, is, like, direction, place, trading company, and not, like, any other variant of that. Or maybe, well, I don't know, maybe I just haven't read enough fiction that's, like, sea-based to find different examples. Your acquaintances with the Kugane branch office owner? Oh, the chief's been searching high and low for a well-connected man such as yourself. Oh, but before we get into that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Hansaku, and you would be... Aldine, I summon things. Aldine, that should be easy enough to remember. Now, Aldine, do me a favour and meet with the chief, would you? Ever since those damn Garleans strengthened their grip on Hingashi, our contacts in Kugane have quit trading with us. He could really use your help in establishing a new business partner. Please, I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate. You see, I only just joined the Confederacy. Life's been hard, really hard, for me lately, and if things were to fall apart here, I'd have nowhere to go. To the west of this place is a tiny lodge. The chief should be there. Unfortunately, I cannot leave my post to show you there, but I trust you'll find it easily enough. I'm counting on you, Aldine. Okie dokie. Why not? We'll go and do that before we leave. Didn't? Oh no, to the west. He did say west. Don't know why I thought east. It was probably East thing trading company that was on my mind. Ow. Tsukikage. The heck? Oh, fucking... Wait, where with the East Aldenard Trading Company? I suggest you think twice about this. When word of this gets back, you'll be the ones to pay. Oh, you should have said so sooner. Suzume, See that our distinguished guests are escorted to our best room, in the dungeons. I shall go and sharpen my knives. Ah, you heard the man. Get up and start walking. I trust you stuck around this long because there was something you wish to discuss with me. Make it quick. As you can see, I am a very busy man. I like this guy's design, but fuck is he an asshole. So at last we are joined by someone actually associated with the East Aldenard Trading Company. Excellent. Is he implying that they weren't? The Kami have thrown us a lifeline, sir. That said, what was the fool thinking? Hansaku should have had the courtesy to accompany our honoured guest here. Please allow me to apologise on his behalf, Master. I mean, he can't leave his... it seems the ill manners of our subordinate have begun to rub off on us. We have not yet introduced ourselves. I am Tsuki Kage, and this is my right hand, Suzume. Well, it seems Hansaku has touched upon the gist of our troubles. Please allow me to fill you in on the details. As you know, all boats seeking safe passage through the Ruby Sea must pay our levy, the Ruby tithe. Give us more than we ask, and we might even provide you with men to guide your ship through especially difficult waters. For as far back as anyone can remember, this system has been in place, enduring even after Doma was occupied by the Imperials. While the Empire has always shown little interest in our activities, what with Yotsuyu's rise to power, that has changed. The Royal Viceroy has banned the merchants of Kugane from bartering with us or paying our tolls. With those Bakufu dogs backing her, everyone is far too terrified to disobey. Many outside the port city are also looking to use the current state of affairs to avoid paying their dues, like the two we just took into custody. While we've confiscated their goods without our contact in Kugane to purchase them, they are of little value to us. Thus, we look to Othard. If we were able to establish a trade agreement with their biggest vendor, our worries would be over. It is, however, something we cannot accomplish alone. I would look to you for help. Now, I'm quite certain the men on the ship we seized are lying about their affiliation. Suzume, show him. Hi. This flag and the items we found aboard the vessel do not appear to belong to the East Aldenard Trading Company. We must, however, be certain. We cannot risk raising the ire of a potential trading partner by attempting to sell them their own goods. Please take the flag and Suzume's inventory list to one of your contacts at their Kugane branch and inquire as to whether any of it is from one of their ships. Oh, does he maybe also think that they were thieves or something? Oh no, like he's verifying the thing. The fact that he... What made me think that? Any of it. I guess the fact that he was like, is any of that meant to be that, seems to imply that he thought that maybe they came across that stuff via another method, potentially. Oh, I can just... Right. Oh. Isn't it? Fuck, I forget where. Ruby Bazaar, that's it. Yes, I would. Thank you very much. Hi, Hancock. Oh. Wait, really? I guess I wasn't paying attention. I really would have thought we'd just talked to Hancock about this, but apparently not. Oh. Master Felspark, what a pleasure it is to see you. How might I be of service to you today? I have some things. Would you like to know if this ship or any of the items listed here came from one of our ships? I'm afraid I cannot help you there. Kikimo, however, might be able to tell you. She's in charge of inventory and is currently stocking our ships at Pier 1. Oh, Pier 1. Of course, they're a Lalafell, part of their name repeated. And who might you be? Ah, Master Felspark? I have heard a great deal about you. Very well, I shall take a look at your flag and list. None of these items are even remotely familiar. It is as you suspected. You have been lied to. It is a shame you were the one to ask. Had it been anyone else, it would have been an easy thing to claim the ship and its goods as our own. Many of the items listed here are worth their weight in gold, and then some. With this, those men could have easily paid the tithe several times over. Such luxurious items can be rather hard to come by, so do let me know if your friends are looking to sell any of this. We'd be more than happy to find a buyer for them. Oh, well. Funny you should say that. Master Aldine, you are returned. Very good. Now, if you'd be so kind as to give the flag and list back to me. Oh, I can do it from here, I keep forgetting. It was as we suspected then. In light of Mistress Kikimo's proposal, however, not even their evident guilt can sour my mood. Indeed, this is fantastic news, sir. It is everything we had hoped for and more. Yeah, well, certainly promising, we are not yet out of the woods. Master Aldine, I trust we can rely on your continued support. I have a feeling we'll be needing it. I mean, sure. And none of that is good for me. Great. Ah, cool. Now... Oh? Really? I'm walking in the wrong fucking direction again. Jesus. 62 east. Okay, must be somewhere up here that I just didn't walk through? Oh, it's on top of the house. There we go. $220 west. Is that going to be in that outcropping again? Actually, oh, hang on a minute. If I was actually mixing up east and west for some reason, maybe I should actually look and see if I can see that. Is it 220? Holy fuck. 127 northwest. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I did have those mixed up. Good day to be playing an MMO when I can't navigate east from west. Cool. Where else? 693 east. Okay, if that was 200, then 600 is probably around this aisle here. In which case, I'm probably going to... That is a Cthulhu-looking ass slug if I've ever seen one. Oh, wow. That has different battle music, I think, because it's like... I don't remember the wording for it, but it's like an elite. That's cool. God, they do so much more with music in this game than... I know I keep saying that every time I stream it, but, like, just every little touch they make, Oh, there's Lise. Altine? What is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. You're worried we won't be able to live up to our promises? No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that in me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Lise, you... Gods, listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. We're not going to get any of it done by standing around here moaning, right? Right? Before we first traveled to Girabania, I was in Limsa Laminsa visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a patisserie which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I'd ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when this is all over. Aldine too, and I won't take no for an answer. Where the fuck did that come from? What about Y'shtola? We'd never hear the end of it. Alright, Y'shtola too. Once she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. Okay. Why did... I mean, I suppose Alice A is just trying to be like, make Lise feel better. Because Lise is beating herself up about not being good enough. Oh, no, Alice... Oh, okay, no, hang on, I think I got it. Alice A probably sees a lot of herself in Lise in terms of that and, like, living up to shit. Living up to stuff, especially with, Alphino as her brother. Actually, I can't remember if that was part of her, like, motivations or not. Because she used to take, like, really... Well, she used to not agree... Oh, no. No, she definitely does see parallels there, because, like, Alphino and, presumably, their grandfather, had a way with words, and Alphino definitely has that. And Lisa's going through the same thing, where it's like, well, I mean, I punch things real good, but other than that, like... I'm not super great with the whole diplomacy thing, so, like, what the fuck? And, yeah, it would make a lot of sense that, like, Alice A sees a lot of that in sees a lot of herself and that struggle with Lise. But because before I considered that, I was just like, wow, that was the most transparent death flag I've ever seen activated in any game ever. Because west. Hold on. Where the fuck? Ah, there it is. It was almost staring right at it. Like, this is one of the reasons I feel like I need to go back and watch my old streams a little bit. Because that little interaction almost completely slipped past me, and I thought it was like a completely transparent, like, oh yeah, we'll set up this thing for the future to either make it really sad when it doesn't happen or something like that. But no, that does actually have like a pretty specific connection between establishing it. It works to establish a pretty specific connection between Alice and fuck is this even? The Coral Banquet. Yeah, it is like narratively motivated other than just setting up something for the future. Like it clearly shows that Alice like sees something in herself sees something in Lise that is like herself. 733 south, good. Okay, so now I just have to go there because, I mean, I've been given no other direction as to where to go, so... I mean, I guess? It's a fucking long way down. If I jump in, if I fall into the water, do I... Okay, yeah. Oh no, you still take damage. Good. It's one of those games. With very realistic fall damage. Do they really expect me to just kind of like swim across here? Like, again, maybe I'm not remembering something correctly, but like, I don't have a good way of crossing the ocean right now. Like, my mount just disappears the second I hit water. And I know I've got sprint, but like... Probably in that split in the coast there. Or in the... Sorry, not coast. In the cliff. That's the landmark I was thinking of with the sea. The Isle of Becker. Tamamizu. Okay. 273 south, which feels like it's, yeah, way in there. Hello, friends. I think this is the Isle of Becker, though, to be honest, it looks the same to me as however many other islands around here. Rasho said there was a cave that would lead us to their village. We should search further inland. Like, I mean, I'd assume it's, like, here, but... maybe we're not going to the... Kojin. That was the word I was thinking of. Perhaps we're not going to the Kojin... Oh, no. No, we are going in that direction. Hey, Lise. How much further do you think it is? Looks like we're... Oh, right. Right, under the sea. I should have caught that.
Is that light I see up ahead?
Whoa. Whoa.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
To be fair, I don't think the seabed was actually that deep where we were, but...
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Excuse me? Oh, it's him!
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Of course.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Just Lise and Alizé just agape. How fortunate that we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soroban about our situation. If anyone here can help us, it's him. Indeed. Hey, man. You got anything good for me? No. No. Curious to learn why you are here. So tell me, my friends, what strange tides bear you to our home? That is indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our leader, Bunchin. It will be up to you, however, to present your case. Suzuri. Ooh. Oh, that's their Aetherite. Damn. They, like, literally... Like, the Aetherite crystals have been a lot more creative the further into the game we go, and I assume just because, like, to delineate it with culture and whatnot, but, like, this is probably the most, like, appropriate yet elaborate one we've seen. Mostly carved out of the crystal, I should say. Because, like, the Kogane one is pretty elaborate, and the one in, the free place... on Okoro is also pretty elaborately designed, but it's not like it. The decorations are not the literal crystal, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to make that my free destination yet. I don't know what we're going to be doing around here, if much. So, actually, compass is a good idea. 423 southeast. Somewhere around here, I think.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
I love the way he pronounces negotiations. Negotiations.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
Actually, I should probably, like, justify that just a little bit. It bordered way too much on some like English, like high, well-to-do Englishmen going negotiations, whereas it's actually just like the more like I want to say this is obviously going for like very maybe not. Maybe I'll hold that comment for a bit. But yeah, the accent bordered on that, and it was kind of weird for a second because I was like, "You're not an. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to be an Englishman."
So, you seek to compel our red brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something.
Oops.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite.
I'm gonna turn up the sound just a tad.
We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our red brothers live by the sword, we blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the red falls unjustly upon the blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
We're kind of like, maybe. Ask me in a few quests, then maybe we'll get a decent answer. Or I'll have a decent answer. Right. I was about to turn them. volume up just a tad more. And then lower you back down. That should be enough, I feel. Listen well, my friends. We require your assistance with the search for a priceless treasure. The Yasakani no Magatama. Oh, Magatama. Why? This and Ace Attorney, we're dealing with Magatamas a lot. This jewel, this most sacred of Koshin relics, was in the possession of the Hingashi, until they decided to present it to the Garleans in a gesture of conciliation. The Red would not abide this, and so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their Imperial masters. Alas, though they succeeded in the ensuing chaos, the Magatama was lost to the sea. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, were we to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. So you want us to search the ocean floor for this treasure of yours? I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that without, you know, drowning? Fear not. There is a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. But first, you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested Unkiu carapace. That's quite the shopping list. I will see to the shells, and Lise can look for the coral. Aldine, why do you, would you go and find an Unkiu and relieve it of its carapace? I think I saw some on the way in. Also, we're... I was kind of wondering whether this was going to happen, given the area we were in, but... Oh. Inventory? Sure. Might as well repair... Fuck. You know what I forgot to do at the start of the stream? See how my, retainer was doing. I want to repair all of that just so I can trade it if I want to. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to go full, Cataclysm on this and, like, have an underground... or underwater... Oh, fuck. Is it... No. Vashia, that's it. I didn't think we were actually going to go full Vashia and actually go underground, but... Well, sorry, underwater, again. Bleh. But, I guess that would kind of make sense, given the level design, at least, so far. Like, it seems like they're specifically keeping you from doing that, and you have to cross the sea multiple times without any good way of getting across before you get a way that's like, okay, look, crossing the sea sucks, so let's give you a way to kind of work with that. Why didn't you... Oh, fucking dipshit. I guess it took a second for me to actually be in combat. So I couldn't use, my pet's ability. Oh. Tick. There we go. Nice. Although I must say, this map is not great for trying to find, like, the entrances and shit. Shit, did I actually get a little bit of sunburn today? Skin's a bit itchy like it was. Fuck, I gotta be more careful outside. It's getting far and far sunnier here, which I'm glad, but, like, yeah, I've been doing pretty long walks, so... This was like the one day in the afternoon I forgot sunscreen too. My Face doesn't look that red though, so maybe it was just my arms. Here you go, Sorobon. 1 carapace. Oh. That does not look like a carapace, but perhaps one day we will live in a world in which poor Unkyu need not be slaughtered for Kojin rituals, but today is not that day. How splendid they are. The Kami shall be most pleased, I am sure. Also, another thought I had. I wonder if we're going to have to fight like a primal of the Kojin. That would kind of track with like, it would kind of track with interacting with a lot of other tribes that are considered the Beastmen, but, yeah. No, we did actually do that in, I was gonna say we only did that in ARR, but no, we did that in, Heavenswood as well. And I have the sea snail shells. They're about the size of my fist, though I realize now you may have meant yours. These shall more than suffice for our purpose. Next, we must make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once it has been completed, you will be able to move freely through the depths and find the Yasakani no Magitama. Out of curiosity, how large is this sacred jewel of yours? Unless it's far too large to be carried by the 3 of us, how are we supposed to even find it? The Ruby Sea is not exactly small. Hahaha, surely you realize we have been searching this whole time. The area we wish you to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Already have we scoured most of the seabed near and within our territory to no avail. All that remains is a region to the west. The Shellless of Sui no Sato can provide you with better guidance than we. You would do well to visit them first. Shellless? You mean the Kojin aren't the only ones living under the sea? Of course not. The rain have been here as long as I can remember. Shirsai, the overseer, I believe, can tell you more when you arrive. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. We must carry out the ritual. Well, we have yet to carry out the ritual. In Soroban we trust. Soroban is about to show you a shining, shimmering, splendid new world. That picture does not instill confidence. Are you ready, my friends, to explore a world unlike you have ever known? Then let us go to the western part of the village, where the water twists and turns, and there complete our preparations for the ritual. There a fucking chocobo point? Oh, it's probably the stingrays. I could have surmised that. Oh, no, it's actually birds. Blue Falcon Porter. Oh, I guess they fly you out the door. Welcome. Would you like to hire a Falcon Porter? Yeah, thank you. Level 80. You don't want to go back there. He dove into the water a moment ago and said to wait here until he returned. Uh-oh.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea.
Cool.
The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends. Yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood. O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths. Receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine. The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
Oh.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother. Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Haha.
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea.
Fuck.
Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it. But first, let us take to the water.
I should have taken a screenshot of that moment, but...
Incredible. I could swear I was breathing air.
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
Ah, here we go. How did he do that in the water? Oh no, stingrays. Oh, actually, I think those are manta rays.
Wow, look at them. I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Gosetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall call them again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
We'll find that treasure in no time. Come on!
Diving unlocked. Owing to Soroban's blessing, you may now dive into deep water and stay submerged indefinitely. Underwater settlements like Tamamizu and Suinosato can be accessed via circular portals. To leave deep water, you need only swim towards the surface. Conversely, to dive into deep water while swimming on the surface, press Control Spacebar. Should you become separated from your steed, speak with Soroban and Tamamizu to mount a striped ray. Oh, swimming and diving. You and all your flying mounts have received the Kojin's tribe's ancient blessing and can now breathe underwater indefinitely. To dive, you must be swimming in a body of water that allows diving. Next, you simply need to descend as you would with any flying mount. If you're riding a flying mount, you can go from flying to diving by descending into the water at the proper angle. There are special emotes such as water flip that can only be used while underwater. These emotes are indicated by a unique icon. Huh. Oh, and I guess we don't have normal... Oh, well, no, I'm in a thing there. Why is there an information? Oh, that's Soroban, right. Okay. Interesting. That is a great animation and way of, putting a loading zone around that. Oh. This must be Sui no Sato, the Ryan village Soroban told us about. Right then, let's see if they can't help us find the Kojin's missing jewel. Dancer stuff. I forget which jobs and stuff were introduced where. You may now perform underwater emotes. Why did that tutorial... Okay, sure. Nothing for me. At least we're not delaying beginning the search for the Yasakani no Magatama. If this is Sui no Sato, then Shiosai, the Overseer, should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in his direction. Though, now that I look around, I get the distinct impression we are not welcome here. I mean... potentially, but... Oh! Wait, there are just people? Oh, actually, no. Are they all Aura? I think that might be. Huh. I was expecting another undersea race, but... Oh. I don't know who that is, though. Interesting. Hi, friend. So, this is our man? Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Aldine and Alice. We're looking for the overseer of Sui no Sato, Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? The Kojin of the Blues sent you hither, did they? I am no overseer, nor ever would I claim to be one. I am the high priest of Shisui of the Violent Tides, Shiosai. So you are the man we're looking for. Great. We need your help. We're looking for the jewel called the Yasakani no... Stop. I will hear no more. We will suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Oh my god. That is so fucking cute. Quiet, Isobe. Or there will be no dango for dinner. Oh my god, I want one. I can do naught to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village and of why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Sui no Sato is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of Shisui, we Ryan enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives, but it was not always so. Oh, right. Ryan is the one of the sub races out of the Aura. I should have remembered that. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, was born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to preserving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we would take no part. As it was, so ever shall it be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me. I understand now how highly you value your way of life and how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it is not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Sui no Sato home. For me to defy their will and permit others to remain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. I mean, it's pretty fair, but... Yep. And so it continues. Another village, another death here. Clearly, Girabania is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this was all a huge mistake. Gosetsu couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. Yeah, that's certainly a very good concern to have. But, I don't know. I feel like... I mean, we probably would have taken a day at least at this point. Oh. Speaking of which...
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still filthier clientele.
Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Yes. Name calling. Wow.
Not enough. Not nearly enough.
Now I remember. Now I clearly understand why Valk and Doey kind of laughed when I said, yeah, clearly she's like a step on me kind of trope-ish thing. I was very not far off.
My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you. But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's head. Oh, poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death? Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it?
25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail. You had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
Oh.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Dorma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid. Ah! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make him pay.
Wait, who? Me? Oh, he's talking about Lord Hien. Anyway. That is just as good as what I've got. So, nope. We seem to have reached an impasse, and to make matters worse, every solution I can think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Aldine? We could try talking Shiosai around. We could ask the villagers if they know anything. Soroban sent us here. Mayhap we should ask him. We find some red Kojin and encourage them to talk. So we're looking for a jewel that's lost at the bottom of the sea. Soroban told us to ask here. Clearly Shiosai is out of it. Though if I was to pick one of the two of getting this village to help us, it would probably be Shiosai. I don't know if appealing to the villagers would do much. Soroban sent us here specifically to find information on this, so I don't think this is the best option either. And the Red Kojin are just as much looking for that as we are, which seems to me like they probably don't actually know where it is either. Although I guess Soroban actually mentioned that there was only a little bit of the sea to look through, so maybe he's actually the best option here. Right. You are the ones who came from above, yes? If you could have a moment of your time. Huh? Mine apologies. I did not mean to startle you. My name is Ihanami. Ihanami? Yeah. And this is my wife, Yunagi. We were wondering, have you any news from Doma? If so, we should like very much to hear it. May I ask why? If you must, Our daughter, Yugiri, 100%. If you must, our daughter fought in the rebellion. We have heard naught from her since. Like, if we know who this person is, it's Yugiri. Like, 100%. It would be too much to hope that you know of her, but her name is Yugiri. Yeah, she's fucking amazing. Kami be praised. She lives. She lives. We're looking for her too, actually, but I'm sure she's alright. We had no idea she hailed from Suino Sato. How did you come to serve Doma as a shinobi? Or how did she? It all began when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the outside world. To Doma they went, where they met a young boy, a proud son of young Shia. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately of the Doman's plight and urged us to take the boy in. But my wife and I would not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced that the Garleans would one day come for us, and it was in search of the strength to defend us that she left, years later, to learn the ways of the shinobi. When the then Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yugiri's return, lest she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment, but there was naught we could do, and so our daughter, who wanted only to keep her people safe. Surely there was something we can do for these people, they who gave her aid and succor when no other would. I am but a humble stonemason, but if it is the Yasakani no Magatama you seek, I may yet be of some assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. To the naked eye, it is as jade, but when bathed in a particular light, it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I have mined similar materials before. To find them, one must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light, under which the stones sparkle in the deepest depths. They are invaluable. Oh, thank you, sir. There is a sunken ship to the east. Though the currents may have spirited away her cargo, you should begin your search there. Thank you so much. We will do just that. I hope you find that which you seek. I only wish there was something more we could do to assist you. Know that you will be in my prayers. And when next you see our daughter, pray tell her not a day goes by that her parents and her brothers do not think of her. We will, I promise. Why are they walking that way? Excuse me? Also, it seems like there is a quest I can take here. The Palace of Lost Souls? Oh, Jesus. Kurenai. Kurenai is staring intently at you. You are a man from above? I am Kurenai, sister to the Ruby Princess, the ruler of these seas. Your bearing bespeaks a strength and courage few possess. I have been waiting for one such as yourself to arrive. Though not many know it, the Ruby Princess's life currently hangs in the balance. A few days ago, a man cloaked in black visited Shisui of the Violent Tides. He claimed he had come to bestow a blessing of holy protection upon the palace. The incantation he muttered instead drew forth a terrible spirit, which took possession of my sister's body. Not long after, similar wraiths of the void began to surge forth, overtaking the palace and stealing the souls of her nearby guards. Shiosai immediately evacuated everyone and has since barred people from entering or leaving the palace. Officially, the Ruby Princess is conducting a private ceremony. None but Shiosai and I know the truth. We have placed a seal over Shisui of the Violent Tides to prevent any of the wraiths from within from escaping. However, it will not hold for much longer. Shiosai grows more convinced by the hour that we must destroy the dome and everyone within it, including my sister. I beseech you, man of the land, lend unto me your might. Please find a way to save her. Thank you. Truly, I know not what I would have done had you said no. Now, please, follow me. We shall go speak with Shiosai. I must meet him. I must meet with him to ensure he does not act prematurely and do something we will all regret. Oh boy. We are getting caught up in some stuff. Didn't they say that... that's weird. Hey, so, about not helping you. Hmm? And you, He's so cute! Lady Kurenai. What brings you here? Explaining the whole thing. What? My lady, you of all people must realize how incredibly dangerous it was of you to entrust another with our secrets, much less a newcomer whose intentions we know naught of. What other choice did I have? That actually kind of looks like, shit, I can't remember which one she looks like. Is Deviler or Popola the one with the straight fringe? I can never fucking remember. Whatever. She honestly looks like an Aura version of them. One of them. When the seal breaks, we would be forced to drown the palace and all souls within. Would you sooner have me sacrifice my sister and my people than turning to outside help? And you think that this man has some hidden power capable of delivering Suino Sato from untold disaster? I realize it is not in your nature to ask for assistance, but like it or not, there is little else we can do. No outcome could be worse than losing the Ruby Princess. Even you must realize we only stand to gain by requesting this man's aid. You have the right of it. Very well. I will give your friend until the next high tide to rescue the princess. If he fails, however, I will destroy the dome and atone for the dead with my life. Remember, my lady, should it come to this, you shall be the one to inherit the throne. Here, take this scroll. It will permit you to pass into Shisui of the Violent Tides. I presume you are aware of where it is located? Not to worry, I shall show him there. The palace lies beyond the turquoise trench. Before we leave, however, there is one last thing I must share with you. I was not entirely truthful in everything I've told you. Okay. It is nothing that affects our current predicament, but is nevertheless a lie I will mean to set straight once this is all over. Forgive me. If it was something I could tell you now, I would. Is she the Ruby Princess, or...? That's the only thing I can think of. So, where is that? Oh, goody. All the way over there. Alright. I think I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'm not gonna be streaming for too much longer, but, yeah, I'm busting. So yeah, I'll be right back. So... Is there another... Another exit from the village? Yeah, there is. Oh, at least I can have, like, flying mount speed in here. That's pretty neat. If this wreck is the self-same vessel of which Soroban spoke, then if the gods are good, then Magatama is nearby. Ready your lamp and keep your eyes open, Aldine. We're going to need to take this slowly. Move too fast and we risk overlooking something. To find the Yasakani no Magatama, you will need to search the area marked on your map. Use your lamp to pinpoint the precise location of the treasure and claim it. Oh boy. You cannot say for certain. You think you glimpse a flickering light in the distance. It's not going to tell me where, is it? Flickering light in the distance. Actually, I'm gonna... Yeah. Alright, so we've got 2 points. For an instant, you spy a flash of light. You're getting closer. Okay. So, let's see something. I'm going to go back towards here and flash it. Okay. So, it's closer to here. Shit. Oh, there it is. Damn it. There, peeping out from beneath a fine layer of sand, you spy something shimmering. Found it. I swear, looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Kasetsu will have died of old age by the time we finish. You haven't found anything, have you, Aldine? I found it. At least you think it's the Yasakani no Magatama. Not that you would know for certain what it would look like. This is it. The Yasakani no Magatama, exactly as Soroban described. It would seem our fortunes have finally changed for the better. That doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I could, but who the fuck cares? Fuck it. I'm gonna scrap that shit. As ever, Alice is eager to keep moving. Much as I would like to return and thank Yugiri's parents for their assistance, time is of the essence. I shall make for Tamamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Aldine. Once we arrive, present it to the Elder, and then we can finally learn how to deal with the Red Kojin. Sorry. Alright. But just 1 second. Oh, maybe we'll keep going into this area later. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just go back to... I don't think I changed the... Yeah, fuck it. No. 100 gil is a lot. Is not much to, nothing I'm gonna miss, to be honest. Alright, so we have what we think is the Magatama. You return with the Yasakani no Magitama, I trust. Magatama. Sacred treasure of the Kojin. This jewel is highly coveted by beastmen and kami alike. Oh, so it actually is. Wait, why did Alize know what that was compared to us? Oh, shit. I forgot a thing. Duh. Yes, there is no mistake. Well done, well done. So, about the Red Kojin, You said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells. Are you ready to tell us now? I did indeed, and yes, I am. For you see, divinity resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals. In laying claim to this most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. To treat with men and women such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly we will aid your cause. All is ready, Soroban. Then give them what they require. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort. Before this blade, that which is sealed shall open. The treasure vault of the Kojin on the Isle of Zeki. It is there that our most prized relics, be they of the red or the blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were their vault to be attacked, their response would by necessity be immediate. Kojin would be summoned from malms around to defend their treasures. And were we to sow enough chaos, the Reds in service to the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Giving the Confederacy the sign they've been waiting for. Without the Kojin, the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops in Isari to hold off the pirates. However, you must understand that vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying the proper respect is a sacrilege we cannot condone. So, if we were to pay the proper respects, it would be all great. All right? Great. How do we do that again? The Yasakani no Magatama is one of the three most coveted treasures of the Kojin. The other two line within the vault. Were you to deliver the jewel unto the others, and thereby make them whole, the Kami may forgive your trespass and instead delight in your mischief-making. So, if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by your Red brothers and deliver it to their treasure vault. More or less, the Yasakani no Magatama belongs on the Isle of Zeki. So long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. The Magatama has chosen you to bear it to its brothers. Had it not, you would never have found it, and we would not be having this conversation. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans, and bid them make ready to act when the time is right. Oh god, not this determinism thing again. The Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Suino Sato. Look for a cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all other endeavors. Okay. Right then. I'm not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. We should be prepared for a fight. The bigger the better. The kind where you'll wish you had 7 of your most battle-hardened friends at your side. I don't think I want any of those. Oh, I might take a Scholar's thing, just because I'm not going to level this up again, so... yeah, not taking any of those. Much like her brother, Alize also loves it when a plan comes together. I don't know about you two, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. Right. Not left to say then. Right. Let's go and find that cave. Okay, we're sort of getting close to that area. There. Oh 462 southeast. 464. 314 east. Ah, there's a loading zone between those two. Yeah, that makes sense. There it is. I know this is kind of out of the way, but I felt like it's kind of just whatever to grab this now. Rather than wait for later. Especially since I have a very fast way of crossing the area now. 313 northeast. Yeah, we never did find that one, did we? I wonder where. I feel like I'd have to find a way up onto the rocks to, like, really get a good look around where this thing could be. Also, there's another quest there that I didn't see before. And I doubt we're going to come back here or around to this point of the island anytime soon. I might actually do this and then call it. Come to think of it, it is getting a little late. Okay, well, there's land. That's a start. Ah, here we go. Okay, where is it from here? 79 north? Wait, really? Oh, it must be, yeah, it's up there. Okay. Do you have to jump over there? Or unless I was looking at the wrong cliff just then. .72 east. I think it should be, yeah, right there. Alright, I was wrong. I was looking at the wrong cliff when I was talking about that just then. A long way southwest. Okay, cool. Well, that looks like it's not safe, so I'm gonna have to try and find another way down. This should do. Oh, actually, it's probably shorter if I just go into the deeper water and then just start swimming around there. Because I basically have flying speed then. Oh. Right. Not quite there. It'll be in this water. Don't go higher. It's like a long way southwest, yeah. Yes, yeah, okay. That's the one. My guess is it's probably around here somewhere. Oh, actually, it's probably a bit further into that, if it's 644. Oh no, it's directly west. Oh. Fucking depth perception. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight into the heart of the Isle of Zeki. Have you got a plan once we get to the Isle? How about two of us get the guards' attention while the third heads straight for the vault? Afterwards, the other two join them there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You read my mind. I also had a mind to ask Aldine to be one, given his peerless martial prowess. I mean, yeah. Then it's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I will attempt to locate the vault and gain entry with the ceremonial knife. When I am inside, I will contact you via link pearl. Okay, this sounds like it's going to be a dungeon or something like that. Right, come on, Aldine. We've got work to do. Well, maybe not a dungeon, but perhaps an instance thing. And if that's the case, I'm probably going to end it here. Because it is about that time. Oh, unless we're just gonna straight up have it out here. What? Oh, I guess we're just going straight in. Huh. Funny. I thought that would be a bit more involved. I thought this plan would be a bit more involved, but apparently not. I'll just see who I collect along here. Probably, yeah, this Ray. And you. It's probably going to be the play, I think. Oh, wow. That was a pretty short leash. Oh, damn it. didn't even put down dots. What am I doing? You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alisay's alright too. Aldine, Elise, can you hear me? I found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry. Getting moved to nights has made catching your streams pretty difficult. Oh, geez, that sucks, newest girl. Are you doing that for long? I mean, given the Air Force, I would assume that you're probably doing that for long shifts, but it's all good. I mean, that's what VODs are for, at the very least. That kind of sucks, though. Like, how long during a night are you actually working? And, like, are you working, like, right now, or...? On nights until the 26th, then I go to Utah for 3 weeks for work. Jesus, you're all over the place. Are you still... No, okay, good. There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing, I might add. It sounds like the whole garrison is headed straight for us. Oh boy.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege.
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
Alisay? Excuse me?
What in the world?
Yeah, there goes the Megatama.
Who hath made us whole?
Scheduled 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. My coworker had to leave early tonight so I can pop in until the jets land. Oh. Great. That kind of sucks. What time is it there for you now? It must be... If it's 10 here, like... 8? 8:30? 8. Yeah, okay, I was right. Yeah. No, that really sucks, because that's gonna be, like, my prime... That's gonna be, like, the entirety of my stream time. Ugh.
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. Oh, great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Korjin.
I mean, yeah.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
That's correct.
How auspicious! We do commend thee, son of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills. Just what we need.
And yeah, the mask makes this very weird.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day, your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
Okay. Oh god, it's a fucking primal.
We are Susano.
Of course.
In revelry do we rejoice.
When I saw that sword, I should have picked up that this was going to be Susano.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
We didn't even use Aetherite to... or Aether Crystals to summon this thing. What the fuck? Oh, okay, we just ran away. Sure. 340 southeast. No, go away. Stop. Don't you do it. Okay, you're not stopping. God damn it. That was not part of the plan. A Kojin Primal was most definitely not part of the plan. Though, I'm sure there is a perfectly logical explanation involving the Aether stored in the treasures, and there it is, and the religious fervor for which the Kojin guard them. Or something. A pity Alphino isn't here to provide it. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed, I swear if Soroban and his people knew this might happen. No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seems surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whim of capricious fortune, does it? Then the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal. The Lord of the Revel. Alizé may not have the best plan, but she has the only one. As before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the Primal. We'll lead them on a wild dodo chase all over this isle. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. I'm sorry, Aldine, I truly am. But neither of us can approach Susano, which much less hope to defeat him, which means you're on your own. Well, who knows? He does have an awful lot of adventurer friends. Maybe some of them decide to take a fishing trip to the Far East and are surprisingly close by? Yes, and I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point putting this off. I mean... Unlock the vault door. Did we not already just do... Why didn't we just do... This is dumb. I really shouldn't have to do this. Like, this should already just be there. Like, I get that they're trying to get me to go to the entrance, but you could have planned this out better. The Pool of Tribute. Well, it's too late for that at the moment, so that's going to be it for tonight, I feel. Where did I put... Oh, right, the free ones over here. And that's just as close as any of the others. This will put me in a sanctuary, so that's fine. Yeah, but that's going to be it for me tonight. The current plan, at least, is to play more of this tomorrow. And then Hades on Friday night. I might change that. I think going forward, I'm probably just going to put Friday as a maybe and a blank night in terms of, like, I don't know what I'm going to play, if I play anything at all. Just because it's really up in the air. Like, some weeks I really don't feel like playing anything. Some weeks I feel like playing more 14, and some weeks I feel like continuing whatever the hell I've been playing during the week. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. But yeah. Tomorrow's going to be 14. Friday night's going to be Hades. And then it'll be the weekend. So, Ace Attorney. Finishing up the final case of the second game, which will be fun. And yeah, that's about it. So, thank you all for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.